For the show, good morning to you, and good morning to you as well,
morning.
Erin. This is Erin of Red Buffalo. As we were talking about earlier in the show, I was enjoying some of her hot coffee earlier in the show, but now she brought me in a nice cool treat as well. What did you bring in here today?
I brought you an iced white chocolate raspberry today because that just seemed fun and spring, and now that spring is going to snow again.
Yeah, absolutely. We are actually supposed to see some snow tonight, and maybe Wednesday, so it actually could be a good snowy week all in all.
It could be, and you know what? We kind of need it though.
Yeah, we could use it, not even just for how much fun the snow is, but because the community could use a little bit more moisture. We want to make sure we are staying pretty well hydrated throughout the entire summer.
Well, throughout the entire West. I love how everyone's finally getting it, that we're all connected.
Right.
You know, the water we get here impacts down the river. And
certainly. Makes a huge impact.
It's a whole world we share.
All right. Well, let's talk about Red Buffalo Cafe, and it's been in its current location for a little over 4 years now, which is fantastic, and it's staying busy. It sounds like right now.
It has been. It's been such a fun spring break time of year. I've had some really fun people come in. I had such a classic Texas accent group come in that when they left, I almost felt like I had the Texas drawl afterwards.
Left an impact on you.
It did, because it was such a good, thick Texas accent. I was like, wow, it was almost so over the top. I was like, are you sure you're not just joshing me on it? But they were so fun. That's what I love about living up here and having Red Buffalo Cafe, because you got to meet everyone. I mean, one, over a delicious and well-prepared and crafted drink, but also it's just the community. You got to figure out what's going on around town, come sit out on our patio, fish the Blue River.
Which has been so nice to do that.
It has been. And we just did, we have adopted the section of the Blue River Trail that goes along from Rainbow Drive to our shop in Silverthorne. So that's a good little direction giver there. Silverthorne, quarter mile. And I did the cleanup on that section of the river yesterday, and it's just so beautiful now.
Yeah, I bet that was so hard of work.
Just be so hard. I mean, you're picking up trash, but you're like, oh, I'm just outside.
Yeah,
this is a rough one.
Good day. Yeah, it's good to keep the community clean as well, and that's what, as a business owner, that makes you so unique and wanting to makes it easier for any of us, even at the station, to support. You do such a great job in being involved, and you make sure you're doing that.
We really try. I think I like to say with any local business, if you're coming up here and you're visiting, when you buy local, you are local. And a lot of the local community or small businesses, we really give back to our communities in dozens of different ways. We have our library book sale that I think we raise about $2,000 to $3,000 a year for the Summit County libraries. And there's lots of other things that we all get involved in. So when you come and support your local businesses, which I know there's lots of chain options for every type of business, when you choose your local ones, it really stays local and it goes farther.
Yeah, and it's great to get that footing, especially when a town like Silverthorne is making some big improvements. I know that was kind of announced last week of a theater coming in.
We are so excited. Lake Dillon Theater.
Really cool.
They're supposed to be coming in early 2017, so that's still a ways away, but it takes a while to build a building.
Sure it does, yeah, absolutely.
You know, you gotta respect that.
If Rome can't be built in a day, neither can Silverthorne.
Exactly. And so we're really excited because we're hoping that once the theater's there, people want to have, a nice coffee or espresso either before or after a show. Really kind of just highlights all the fun things Silverthorne is really starting to kick up. There's always fun events going on at the Silverthorne Pavilion, who are our neighbors. And silverthorne.org has all the stuff on it. Our Facebook page we do shout outs for a lot of the stuff we have going on music wise.
I know you are, for this winter season, something new for the shop, bringing in some musicians. How has that been received?
It's been received pretty well. You know, we don't do ticketed sort of door stuff, but it's just fun atmosphere, and people just love to kind of sit and jam out. We've had some really fun groups come through.
Now you mentioned the atmosphere, and tell me about on a regular day-to-day, what's it like in there?
It's just a fun kind of hustle and bustle of people who are either just coming and going to work. You got your working guy. You got people who are 9 o'clock open up their computers and start their home business.
That's right.
We have knitting groups and reading clubs, or book clubs. Sorry, they're called book clubs.
You bet. Book club.
And it's just so fun just to come and sit in the rocking chair. We have kids begging their moms for a gelato, because we do have some gelato this time of year. We don't carry the full selection, but we do have some. And I really recommend an affogato. So you get, we have a salted caramel gelato, and then you pour a shot of espresso over the top. And then I like to make it kind of an affogato sundae with whipped cream and then caramel sauce.
Oh my. So I know I've had one of those.
It has
really
coffee.
Good. Fantastic, very tasty. I've not
Yes.
done the Sunday style. I think that's next on my
That's
list.
the next step
when
up.
I'm
And
in
like I
the
said,
town.
because it has coffee, it's still breakfast.
That's right. Oh yeah.
That's
I think
how
that's a good way to
justify
justify it.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, get on into the Red Buffalo, you guys. Check them out with the loose leaf teas, the coffee beverages, and even to-go sandwiches. There's some other lunch options.
Yeah.
You're not going to go wrong by stopping in there, get it either to refuel on some lunch or even breakfast, or just getting your afternoon pick-me-up or morning pick-me-up.
Morning
That's
pick-me-up.
what I do.
6:30 to
just about every
5:30.
day.
So you kind of have any time of the day that you really need to get woken up or relaxed or
There you go,
whichever
stop on
direction
in.
you want to go.
Yeah, again, located just north of I-70 in Silverthorne, just a quarter mile on Highway 9, north of the highway there. Thanks so much for coming in,
thanks for
Erin.
having
Always
me.
great to see you, and I got to give this a little quick taste here.
Right. The hard part with ice drinks is that then you drink it all and they're gone.
That
And
is
you're like, oh, my drink's done.
as perfect as usual.
Yes.
That's very good. Thanks so much for bringing
Thanks
that
for
in there.
having me.
That's some tasty stuff. We're going to be back with the show. You guys don't go anywhere. We still have another couple of guests coming in, talk about what's going on around the community, as well as a look at your snow and weather. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.